let Bob play some music.
Thank you. Good afternoon, or being up here, I feel like I should say, hear ye, forsooth, y'all. That little old Florida vibe there. Anyway, I am Bob Anthony. I'm really, really happy to be here. And I was today years old when I found out that this was the original William Spark band shell. Yeah, it's true. We read it. That's why we come here, is to see all this stuff. Great way to spend an afternoon. I want to thank Jay and Radio St. Pete, Kimberlyn and Monica from Heritage Village. This is a relatively new song, entirely fictional, but mostly fictional, called Auburndale. It's been more than a long, long while since I left Auburndale. Once I saw it like a child. A few years later, love would smile through days of grain and rail. Ah, Juliana, you never let me down, but you let me get away. It's been more than a little while since I've seen Auburndale. No late show, Main Street so slow, tornado tango, and everything's for sale. Oh, Juliana, you never let me down, but you let me get away. I just had to get away. Still I felt so sad and hit the town elated. But you know I just felt dated. It's been more than a long, long while since I've seen Auburndale. And the next time that I slip through Auburndale is the day I slip away. Thanks a lot. Jimi Hendrix said a lot of great things. One of them was, "Only cowboys stay in tune." It's the oldest song in my repertoire. I wrote a lot of songs before it, but no one will ever, and I mean never, hear them again. This one you'll hear probably every time I play a show. It's called Rose Colored World. Shake a love gone wrong, a mind so strong to say who's wrong. I'll be moaning, oh you're moaning, you know I know you too well, so hard to tell when the season fell. Doublethink is on the brink, conscience in repair. I wanna touch you cause I know it's rude to stare. Angers me a bit to see hypocrisy unfurl. And I think I'm living in a rose-colored world. Blues, hey, Governor, better watch your cues. Jack, we're watching you, and your makeup is really smeared. Mouths to feed, oh yes indeed. Let's talk sometime about legal rights. Man, not tonight, the party's on the line. Double drink is on the brink, conscience in repair. Wanna write you, but I couldn't fill your chair. It angers me too much to see hypocrisy unfurl. Then I know I'm living in a rose-colored world. Rose-colored world. I feel this change, it's coming soon. I heard the tune, but I still forget the words. Doublethink is on the brink, conscience in repair, yeah. Wanna change this place, but I don't wanna leave this chair. Time to get myself up for another last whirl. Come with me, let's turn around this rose-colored world. This rose-colored world. Don't wanna be in some rose-colored world. rose-colored world. Thank you. You know, some songs take a long, long time to write, and some just appear. The last song I played, that was the second go-round for the words, but the song wrote itself in about 10 minutes. This one, believe it or not, actually did too. Kind of came to me in one sitting. It was indeed a dark and stormy night, sometime in January, a long time ago, and there's a song I'd been working on for probably, at that time we could say years. I still have not written it yet. I was really trying to make a statement with it. It was one of those types of songs, and again, never got written, so it wasn't worth it. But anyway, I got really frustrated. I was like they used to say on the cartoons, and I just started playing with the tuners and came up with this C9 tuning. If you learn it, you can play about 80% of Joni Mitchell's songs. So I got this tuning, and I just started at some point playing this song, which is a lot different than what I usually do, but always seems to go over well. It's called Book of Tides. Thanks a bunch. So hoping this helps a tradition going here. Last month, I forget who it was, but was up here and played here on the bandstand. Played a Richard Thompson song. I was glad to hear that and see that. So I will also play a Richard Thompson song, or as those of us who know call him King Richard. And in a better world, this would be the Get Down Friday song at 5 o'clock on every radio station on the planet. It's called I Want to See the Bright Lights Tonight. So tired of working every day. Now the weekends come, I'm gonna throw my troubles away. If you got cab fare, mister, you'll do alright. I wanna see the bright lights tonight. Crazy people running all over town. There's a silver band just marching up and down. White boys always looking for a fight. I want to see the bright lights tonight. Meet me at the station, don't be late. 'Cause I gotta spend some money and I just can't wait. Take me to the dance and hold me tight. I want to see the bright lights tonight. A couple of drunken nights are rolling on the floor. It's just the kind of mess I'm looking for. I'm gonna dream till Monday comes in sight. I wanna see the bright lights tonight. Meet me at the station, don't be late. 'Cause I gotta spend some money, I just won't wait. Take me to the dance and hold me tight. I wanna see the bright lights tonight. Take me to the dance and hold me tight. I wanna see the bright lights tonight. I wanna see the bright lights tonight. Thank you, Richard, wherever you may be. He actually played here once. I saw him a bunch of times, and then I have never heard him play that song live, except one time. I got there a little late, and I was told, yeah, he opened with it. It's like, oh! This song has the unwieldy title of Testification, Persuasion, Thang, Rag, because part of it is stolen from the Persuasion's version of I Just Want to Testify, and it's a rag. It goes like this.
And you are listening to Radio St. Pete, Sunshine 96.7 FM, your community radio station where local music lives. And we are coming to you live from beautiful Heritage Village here in Largo, Florida. Had a great first half hour with Bob Anthony, and I think Bob's just about ready to switch to another guitar and start the music all over again. What are you going to do for us, Bob?
I'm having a band discussion about that. B-A-N-N-E-D. I left my set list at home, but on the other hand, I usually don't even use a set list. I'll do this one. I'm in a band called the Electric Sea. We used to be called Bottomatics. We're going to be playing June 16th, which is a Friday, at Bayboro Brewing, playing an opening set for Vagabond Tweed and the Josh Plummer Group. Looking forward to it. This will be one of the songs we do. It's called Real. 2, 3. Let's try it again. Now I'd rather be sad than angry, rather be real than be cool. And sometimes I forget that you're real too. Draw a picture with your eyes, sign with a toss of your pretty head. Take a look around, come back again. Do you see through me then? I try to make it up to you. We stay away a little while, but I don't know what you feel. And sometimes I forget that you're real. Well, a flick of your wit and a touch your chin. Yeah, the way you said I pulled you through. Well, the best laid plans and designs got nothing to do with me or you. Sure turn my head around when you turn your own the other way. I'm not part of your plan, well I understand. Someday I'll comprehend. Play me a whole new blues. No more lines saying love or form more than a feeling sometimes. Let's forget we're real just one more time. You're real. Yeah, I forget you're real. I forget you're real. Yeah, you're real. Forget we're real. Ooh. Now I'd rather be brown than lonely, rather be real and a fool. Sometimes I forget that you're real too. Sometimes I forget you're real. Thanks a lot. And that was one of those that had several rewrites before it got written. It was called Real Number 2, but then it's like, think about that. You don't want to title it that. Because I like the song. All right, this is one that started life as a protest / requiem song I wrote on a November evening in 2016. Do the math. Then eventually became a call for unity, and then it became a song that was used in a movie, a short film called Open Mic that a local guy, Ed Lehman, did, and it's shown in a few festivals, which is kind of a cool thing, but this was kind of the main theme of music running through it. It's called We Must Not Be Silent. Saw a troubadour with bad teeth and a big heart, joking pigeon Spanish, sing about his boy and an aeroplane. back into the only place I know. Takes true believers to really bring it all back home. And the days are mostly good these days. The days are mostly good these days. The days are mostly good these days. Let me tell you something, it wasn't always that way. Tallahassee left me hanging, Tallahassee left a scar. I tell you more about it, but I really haven't gone all that far. Saw a lot of New York City, a little bit of Caroline. Broke down around Folkestone, Daytona kissed me good morning. Channels writing letters, man, we can't use you here. And the old gang still live with Ma and their scrapbook beers. Know how we write it off now, it was an election year. But the days are mostly good these days. Days are mostly good these days. The days are mostly good these days. Gotta think by now, yeah, it's always gonna be this way. Days are mostly good these days. Days are mostly good, yeah, you know. Days are mostly good these days. Met a rebel kind from long gone ago. Lived more lives than anyone should ever know. Skies and white lies on the wrong side of town. Takes true believer to really want to stick around. And I turn to you in my mind again. I turn to you in my life again. Feels new, feels real, feels right. Feels new, feels real, feels right. Feels new, feels real, ooh, feels right. Yeah, feels new, feels real, and so right, so right. Yeah, the days are mostly good these days. Days are mostly good these days. Days are mostly good these days.
And while Bob is switching up guitars here, he's got a beautiful Guild 12-string he's just shouldered on here. I'm going to encourage everyone, if you are not familiar with Radio St. Pete, Sunshine 96.7 FM, please go to radiostpete.com. We are an all-volunteer run 501c3 community radio station. So we would love your support. We would love you to listen. If you're in downtown St. Pete, you can listen on the FM at 96.7. And anywhere on the planet with an internet connection, you can go to radiostpete.com. As a 501c3, one of the things we unfortunately have to do is ask people for help, financially and otherwise. So if you're interested in volunteering, if you're interested in making a donation, you can go to radiostpete.com and do all of that. And I'm going to get back out of the way and let Bob play some more music.
And I'm going to do a shameless plug for Jay Cobb, Francis J. Cobb, also known as. Heck of a songwriter and guitar player, singer. What's that crackling? He plays around the area. Go ahead, look for him. Hosts some open mics and does a bunch of his own stuff. And yeah, definitely give him a listen and a look. That last song was called May 9th because that was it was May 9th one year, and when I was walking around wondering, well, why did I move back here? And it took a while, but this next song is kind of why I moved back. Just took a few years to figure it out. It's called You Think, and I need to retune for the special one in my life. Hang on a minute, please. When you're an only son, sometimes you think you're the only one. And when I looked away, never dreamed you were looking on. Through pages of rain and days of black, I know you. You ever think about that? When we were younger, love was only imagining. Now that we're stronger, love ain't nothing but everything. You took me away, and you take me back, and I would take you. You ever think about that? You were on my mind, and now you're in my life, and we turn to a meanwhile moment, the moment it's alright. And in the evening sun, can't help but think we're the only ones. Our eyes, our dreams, they meet to catch the dawn. Should I read you wrong? Should my words fall flat? Know that I love you. You ever think about that? And in the evening sun, can't help but think you're the only one. Our eyes, our dreams, they meet to catch the dawn. Should you read me wrong? Should your words fall flat? Know that I love you. You ever think about that? And I would have you. You ever think about that? Okay, this one is in the songs I wish I written category. Started playing guitar when I was around 14, and my first big guitar hero was Jorma Kaukonen from Jefferson Airplane. Still a big guitar hero, and just a hero in a lot of ways, not just guitar, because he's just a really great man. He's done a lot of amazing things in the third act of his life. I had an 8-track player, that's the age I'm at. And I had the worst of Jefferson Airplane, which was their ironically titled Greatest Hits record. Third song, maybe second song on track number 2 was, program number 2 was Embryonic Journey. And yeah, I want to learn this. So of course, you know, I had to wait for it to cycle around. Oh, I still don't have that part. I got to listen to this again. And, you know, once at a certain point, I realized I was playing it wrong to begin with. So I still play it wrong, but I like the way it sounds. And it's always a fun song to play. And it's kind of, I read somewhere, it was the sort of the official show finale sort of song because a lot of shows used it for their very sentimental montage. The Wonder Years and Friends and a few others used it for that hanky moment. Anyway, it's called Embryonic Journey. Will your saving grace in your changing face? Think it's time to open up that secret place, not for running away or great escape. Your saving grace is in your changing face. And this heart ain't broken, it's just taking shape. This heart ain't broken, just taking shape. Well, just holding on is a sad old song. No one really dies or says goodbye, they just move along. Like the shifting clouds on the eastern sky, painted rose, spangled gold, shine on Jericho mile. And the spirit ain't shaken, it's just been quiet a while. Now the spirit is shaken down Jericho mile. Well, your saving grace is in your changing face. From an infinite collide to a sweet embrace, and the sparrow falls and dawn restates. May colors and comfort surround you when you awake. May colors and comfort surround you when you awake. Thanks a lot. How are we on time? Plenty of time? 2 more. Okay. Perfect. Let me think about this. All right. All right. I'm gonna switch guitars real quick.
All right, while Bob is switching up guitars here, I'll remind everyone one more time, you are listening to Radio St. Pete, Sunshine 96.7 FM, your community radio station where local music lives. And we do these concerts the third Saturday of the month here at beautiful historic Heritage Village in Largo, Florida. And next month we have David C. Warren. So come on out and enjoy the music. And if you can't come down to Heritage Village here in Largo, tune in to Radio St. Pete.com, 96.7 FM. And I think Bob's tuned up and about ready to go.
you move me. Like to think I move you some. And the night comes looking down, wanna move you once again. When you moved into my life, so glad it's about to change. The night comes speaking round, wanna move you once again. Go drifting and shaking, walking and wandering, stopping and watching, stumbling and sneaking. Think you were there before I knew you were here. Changed my mind. You know I remember summer evenings in your old backyard. That night we met at a replacement show, and we danced so close and slow. And cold nights when no one would listen, and hot nights when no one would dare. Long nights when no one would come around. You did, you know it's kinda like this. Rolling and tumbling, think you were there before I knew you were here. Changed my mind when you moved into my life. So glad it's about to change, and the years go spinning round and round and round and round and round and round. Wanna move you once again, wanna move you once again. One more time for all the old times and the next times. Ooh, wanna move you once again. Once again, I want to thank you all for coming out. A nice crowd, a nice way to spend a Saturday, and a great time to let next to news just walk around and see what it used to be like around here. Always see something new every time. Thank you, Largo Heritage Village. Thank you, Radio St. Pete. Thank you. And I want to thank Dwayne Allman, I cannot say his name, for writing this song. Last song he ever wrote. It was actually, there's a version out there of the whole band playing it and jamming it out. I'd love to hear it. It's called Little Martha. Thank you. See you soon. I hope to see some of you on June 16th at Bayboro Brewing. Thanks again.
And you are listening to Radio St. Pete, Sunshine 96.7 FM. We've been coming to you live from beautiful Heritage Village. Third